Yes, you're in the new Providence, where niggas get to snapping like they got no common sense. When we approach with confidence, revoking confidence. His offense stiff enough to throw the hardest to the fence. But raw is what he is, you can't stop it like jail runs. And ain't no topping him, he's opposite of well done. Rare without care, put clocks on the line. Comfortable with my flow, it's like I got Crocs on my rhymes. No, rocket science, fuck the
Let's go. It's F4 in the building. Jay Reed's throwing jabs. I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm out that mug. You ain't about to get me, man. We about to get this one popping. While Jay Reed's is throwing knockout punches, I might as well introduce him. We got Jay Reed's the slugger.
F4 baby playoff edition. We going crazy, stacking bundles. Let's go.
We're going super crazy. And one of those people that's always driving me crazy, Silly C, with the numbers.
It's your boy. Let's go.
It's
Playoff
your boy.
Your
edition.
boy.
All right,
your
man. Let's get
boy.
this going, man. Welcome back. I mean, no, it's not 1990 something, but we do have two of the better teams from that era back in the playoffs. We got the Dallas Cowboys hosting the San Francisco 49ers. Currently in Vegas, they got the Cowboys sitting at -3. They got the 49ers at plus 136 on the money line. And that over under sitting at a chunky 51 points. But this could be the game to have some offensive explosion, but there's some defensive firepower. They got pass rushers. We got a lot of skill positions. Silly C, what's the injury report looking like? Is everybody going to be there?
No. Well, right now we have Elijah Mitchell questionable and Raheem Mostert. He's on the reserve COVID-19 list. Actually, after coming back from his injury, so that sucks. But that's about it.
All right,
Oh,
so
wow.
just that 49ers backfield, but Shanahan, they can kind of put in whoever and get production. I think Elijah Mitchell was one of like only 6 running backs have 150 plus carries and no fumble on the year. So that production and that ball security is going to be something that they miss out there. Jay Reeves, with that being said, this is a controlled climate thing. What is the props or the ops?
Man, we're going to do a little something different for this game, man, because I'm expecting this game to be a banger. I got the boy Deebo Samuels versus Amari Cooper. Deebo Samuels versus Ezekiel Elliott. So first line, they got Deebo Samuels sitting at a nice little 64 in the hook for receiving. They have Amari Cooper sitting at 51 in the hook. That seems kind of light. Actually, Amari Cooper sitting at 57 in the hook. They got Deebo Samuel sitting at 28 in the hook for rushing. And they have Ezekiel Elliott sitting at 47 and a half for rushing. I'm going to go ahead and kick this off so you guys can see where I'm coming from. I'm taking Deebo Samuels over Amari Cooper. He's the props on that one. Amari Cooper's the ops. And I'm also taking Deebo Samuels over Ezekiel Elliott. He is the props on the rushing as well. Deebo Samuels could possibly be having a big game. I think Tony Pollard is going to get the bulk of the carries. So I don't expect very much from Ezekiel Elliott, man. So Deebo Samuels is definitely going to be the props in this game. He's going to be getting it done on all levels. And I don't know if you guys seen he could throw for a touchdown pass as well.
Man, you've been driving that Deebo Samuel train all year, and you've been right, man. And I don't know if you're using this as a turn just for you to kind of tear down Ezekiel Elliott for one of your preseason horrible takes, and maybe just try to just drive that dagger.
One.
But I'm gonna take Deebo Samuel as the better wide receiver. He's the props in that situation. But come on, Jay Reeves, don't be disrespectful. Ezekiel Elliott is the props when it comes down to rushing yards, man. However, Deebo might prove me wrong, man. And if he trucks me, man, I know Jay Reeves going to be driving the bus right over me next week, a day late and $1 short. So, Silly C, what are the numbers saying? Could it even be done? Can a wide receiver outrush a running back?
Easy.
Yeah, I don't know what catnip Jay Reeves got, but whatever it is, it must be some of that good. but when it comes to receiving, Amari Cooper is currently projected for 68 yards and Debo Samuels for 58 yards. I think that sits about right because Debo is going to get more rushing yards and he's going to get more action, but not more receiving yards. So Amari Cooper, I feel, is the props in the receiving category. Then in the rushing category, I have 71 yards sitting on Ezekiel Elliott and 29 on Debo Samuel. Elliott obviously is the props. If Dak gets going, Elliott's going to get a lot of carries. So Elliott's the props. Let's go.
Yeah,
Stop,
man.
stop.
Even maybe
All right.
even have that boy Ayuk back there running the ball, man. So should be crazy to see what goes on, man. We will kick it over to Jay. Oh, nope. Nope. Did we all answer that? All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little lost. Let's give our picks on the game.
You go ahead and kick
So
it off.
Silly.
The way I'm sitting right now, I have the -3 for Dallas. I like that. I think that's still a little low. Dallas can put up 50 quick, so I'm gonna actually pick Dallas here to easily cover that.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be the first ever playoff meeting between franchises that have at least 5 Super Bowls. So keep that in mind. As far as the game goes, I don't know if Dallas is distracted. I do know that my Broncos have been looking at Dan Quinn this past week. No, Kellen Moore has been getting calls and Zoom calls, and I'm wondering if that's going to be a potential problem. The coaches that might be getting poached, are they really focusing on it, or are they going to do them like Jack Del Rio did us on the way out of here? I'm really kind of concerned for them with that, but the talent for the Cowboys is everywhere. I don't think Kyle Shanahan will let Garoppolo have to drop back, but if he does, Micah Parsons has been on a tear, so he wants to stay out of that man's way. I'm gonna take Dallas, giving up the points, but I mean, just be careful, man. That narrative about the coaches could be kind of scary this week. Jay Reeves, what do you think?
This is a real pressure point here for both quarterbacks, man. And the one I think that will end up sitting easy peasy in the driver's seat, I believe it's going to be Dak Prescott, man. So, me personally, I already have the bet down. I'm taking Dallas just straight up in this game, -3, because I really don't trust to put them with anybody because this game could flip flop either way. But with all that being said, man, the last time Dallas was in the playoffs, they took that last week off. It was kind of like a little bye week. This year, they didn't do that, man. They played everybody. I think they're primed and ready to go. I think that defense gets after it, and I'm definitely taking the Dallas Cowgirls in this spot. Let's go.
Yeah, well, that's just what we think. If you fuss with what we think, subscribe to the channel so you stuck with us. There you go.